What's up everyone, Legija and Ominous here from the Bleed Valorant team. We will be doing a tier list for all the franchise teams and we will directly start. First team is, we have 100 Thieves. We had a little discussion before. For me, they would be a contender for
A or B.
rather B, but Ominous somehow convinced me, like he often does, to put them on A. So we will put 100 Thieves for now on A. Next team will be Kru Esports. Ominous, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, Kru would also be A. They played every event last year.
I also think they showed good results in the previous tournaments, haven't changed any players, so this might be also good for them. Next up is Liquid with the new lineup with Nats and Redka.
Yeah, probably B or C.
I would also put them probably on B. I think they lost a lot with losing Scream, so it's gonna be hard for them. But obviously they can do some damage, but have to prove themselves first.
Giants.
Next up is Giants.
Don't know
For
much.
me, they're C team. I don't know. It's like hard to judge a team like that when you have never seen them play an official match yet. But just based on the players, I would put them on C because I think the other teams have probably a little bit of an edge.
Last Leviathan.
Leviathan.
I think also A.
You put Leviathan on A?
Just because of their coach.
You cannot put someone just because of coach on A.
But the one player that left Kru, Kesnit, he went to Leviathan also. He's really good. Okay, if not A, then B for sure. Because whenever
They made it also playoffs last time,
but
right?
whenever these two teams play, it's like always close. So if they're A, I think they should at least be.
Let's put them on A and see what happens afterwards. DRX, this is a contender for A plus normally.
Yes.
I don't know, but probably I think they deserve an S. I think obviously in the last tournament they played super well. Made it to the finals, wasn't it?
No,
Third place actually, yeah.
almost come back.
And obviously we practice a lot against them, so they always put up a very strong fight. And it's very hard to play against them. So we put them on C.
Talon,
Next team is Kru Esports.
C or C or B, maybe C.
Obviously, since they lost Scary now, the old core of the team.
No Parry fan, he's not playing.
Party Fan is also not playing, that's very true. But I don't know, I also heard some stories that he's apparently not ready yet to play.
Yeah,
The
I think he's
highest
still
level.
like recovering.
That's what they say. But yeah, regardless of that, I think they're also in between B and C. I would probably put them on C.
Yeah, same.
I don't see them doing a lot of damage anyway internationally. So C is, I think, alright for now. Next up is Heretics and Koi. Mr. Ominous, what are you saying now?
I mean, it's hard to say, but probably the same like B or C.
I would also probably put them on B. I think individually they have good players. And I don't know about the new French guys really too much.
Yeah, but Scream and Nevera are good. At least
So I would
Nevera.
probably put them on B, just based on Adil will probably know what he's doing. Energy Esports.
They have like 3 players from Optic.
3 players from Optic. They have the
Ardis.
GOAT himself, Ardis. What do we have then?
I think basically.
If we have DRX on S, they deserve an S as well.
Okay.
They played 3-3 finals.
Yeah.
In the last international champions tournaments. But
three,
what?
3 Optic players, but not E.
But they have Ardis. What's the big difference? There's no big difference between Ardis and Ye.
I mean, you can. Yeah.
We have to put them on S.
Okay.
They deserve it. Also, then we don't get any blame from North America. So we have one team. Sentinels, my friends. I'm genuinely don't think anything good of them. I actually think they're a quite bad team. At best, I would put them on B.
Yeah, I mean, for now we can just put them on B. Maybe they get better. And just like different.
It's hard to judge, but based on the last tournament that they played, I don't think they were
Yeah.
playing anything good. Do they have new players with the good new players with the signings? Yes, but they
But
have
it's also
to,
like the language thing.
they have to prove themselves, and on top of that, it's the language. Yeah, the two new Brazilians. Cloud9, there is your boy, Yesta.
I think.
Where do we have them?
I mean, this team will probably, I don't know, can win the tournament.
How was the previous Cloud9 lineup doing without him? Not that
Not so
good,
good,
huh?
like they didn't qualify.
And they only changed him, right?
No, they kept Vanity, they removed Zeta. But Zeta left before the
It's
LCK.
Zeppa, it's Leaf, it's Vanity,
Yeah, so the only three players.
it's
yeah,
Yay,
yeah, and Zelsis.
and Zelsis. Zelsis.
Maybe.
B.
Yeah. A or B. But yeah, if Sentinels is B, then just. It's hard.
It's really hard to judge, actually. And I think Vanity is. The thing is, Ye is a player that can make actually a big difference for a team. Let's put them on A. If 100 Thieves deserves an A, then Cloud9 does as well.
Team C.
Team Bro. No. Oh, probably not the Bro. I don't think that they're that bad, but I don't think that they will do any damage in this tournament.
D then.
I'll probably put them on D.
Yeah.
And probably RRQ on the Bro.
Okay.
Do you rate RRQ stronger than Team Secret?
No.
Be honest.
No.
And if you have Secret in D, then RRQ deserves a Bro.
Okay. Yeah. Both of them are like.
We haven't actually played much against them, even though they're in our region, but just basing on the players that they have and comparing to all the other teams, I would probably put them on a Bro.
Global Esports.
Global
C.
fucking Esports.
C or B?
I think also they deserve C. I think they actually made some good transfers.
Yeah. I mean, the
have
players
to
have
give
a
it
lot
to
of
them.
potential. They could even go up, but for now, I think C.
I think they're actually not too bad. They can upset some teams. Team Vitality. I would probably also put them on C.
Yeah. I think Global
That's
can
also-
actually beat by them.
That's also an interesting thing. They will play the first game against each other in the tournament. So we will see how that goes. I can see Global winning, but I can see also Global get destroyed. It's gonna be a good match to watch. Gen G.
Yeah, I feel the same. Maybe C or B.
I'm not too much convinced about this team. I would probably even put them on C rather than on B.
C or B.
Yeah, let's put them on C. They can.
EG.
Team Evil Geniuses.
I think another DG.
Mrs. Potter's team.
I mean, they're trying to do some, I don't know, 5,
They
10
have like
man
10 man roster. D.
Just doesn't.
Instant D. Fnatic, there's no doubt. You can't even argue that. Fnatic is an S tier team, especially. I think they also made the best transfers out of all teams.
I think Chronicle is.
Chronicle and Leo, obviously, absolutely mind blowing. And on top of that, the core from before, Alfire, Dirk and Boaster. I think they're a super strong team. If Boaster meant just to make good game plan around the roster, I think they can win every tournament that they will compete in. Same thing goes for Navi.
Yes, for sure.
I want to put Navi on the first place. Let's do a little order here. Do it like this, probably like that, undoubtedly I think they're on paper the strongest team.
Yeah.
Have proven also the most out of all these teams. Zeta Division, a team that we regularly practice against.
B.
I think also that they are B. It's like this is a team that can like
on their
upset
good day,
beat anyone on a
day,
very good day. They can beat like legit anyone,
but
they can also lose to everyone. So I would probably put them on B. I think they have individually good players. Also, their roster is now playing for quite a while. I think, right?
Yeah, I think one of the oldest rosters.
One of the oldest rosters. So, paper motherfucking Rex.
A.
You think they're A?
I mean, I don't think they're S, but I don't also think they're B.
S, they are for sure not. B probably also not. Yeah, I think they deserve an A. I think this tournament it will come a lot to how what's his name? Forsaken will perform.
Yeah,
I feel like he has a little inconsistency in in him, and also I think he was a little bit too much hype. Just because, like, I think during that point when he was like at Masters, when they went this
The
super deep run,
semi-final. No, final. Yeah, they lost to FPX.
In the final they lost to FPX. I think this team was just fucking going with the momentum. They were riding the wave, and everything played into their hands. And on top of that, many teams were like crushing their heads against this team, which I don't think teams will
do now.
Do now. And on top of that, they play often some odd comps where teams like need to adapt fast.
They'll still play odd comps.
They still do, but I think the time also now teams have a lot of time to practice. It's not like the meta is not as stale as it was before.
Yeah.
We have like always chamber, for example. There's like different. You see more variety in the lineups of the teams. So I think they're an 18. Loud. I truly don't know where to put them. Obviously, there will be probably an A. I don't know how much they lost by losing the.
Yeah, I think like the 3 players are the same, like Aspas and Ness, but the 2 players that they lost were, I think, really
big. Yeah. It's hard to judge, but they won the last tournament, so I think they deserve at least an A.
Yeah.
And then it's just depending on them who they pick up. They also, I think,
they picked one
they
player,
changed the coach, right?
Yeah, the coach went to MIBR or something.
Okay. Yeah, I think they deserve an A. They can do damage. Aspas is one of my favorite duelists, and yeah, we will see. T1.
C.
Who's on this roster?
It's Saya player, Munchkin, Zeta, Carp, and
that deserves a C. C, yeah. Detonation Gaming. I would probably put them D.
Yeah.
I think also that's a D. I mean, all these teams, they can still like obviously prove themselves. I'm just like comparing all these teams to like between each other. So if I have a Navi, I don't see RRQ win out of 10 games, 1 game against Navi. That's why I put them on Bra.
They have one of my favorite players too.
Who does?
Seal Down. It's Detonation.
Who is?
He's a Jet player.
What's his name?
Korean Jet. Seal Down. But he's not been playing good lately.
You still have your statistics in head from like 5 years ago when the game just came out. And watch probably some TikToks of it. Made in Brazil. I cannot judge this team at all.
I think also D or something. Because D because if you look at all the other Brazilian rosters, they are better than them. And like,
yeah. I think that's a smart way to do it. Let's just put them on D. Furia.
B.
That's a fast B from Ominous.
Yeah, because like last year, whole year, like Loud were the best team, but Furia were always like second. Yeah. So I think a D. It's B.
That's it. Footballist. This is where you don't talk, and I put them automatically in B without like any hesitation. I think that actually the Turkish teams are playing very good, but it was just hard for them to prove themselves, and I think they deserve a spot in this league. And I in general think that the Turkish region has a lot of talent, and if footballists will make some few good decisions in future, I think they can be a very, very strong team. And it's not like that they only play individually good. I've also watched some games. I think they play super smart. Yeah. They have good game plans.
Even the Turkish VRL.
Turkish VRL, I was surprised how good they played, to be honest.
Interesting.
I think it's the strongest league in Europe. Then we have Team Heretics. I'll probably put them on B. Yeah. I see them being stronger than all of these teams, but also not stronger than these. So I'll probably put them on B.
B's fair.
Koi. My favorite coach is playing coaching.
A.
Baba.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Who's in this roster?
It's Shados, Wolfen.
Fundamenta, is it?
Yeah, Fundamenta, Trex, and
yeah, I think they deserve A. I think they can.
And I've like heard from some
damage.
people from EU that like they're doing good.
I think they deserve an A. And then we have BBL, another Turkish team. I don't see them being better than footballers in my opinion. I might be wrong.
They'll probably see them.
I'll probably put them on C. To be fair, I don't know. I really don't know too much about them. But yeah, they're from Europe. They played against all the good teams, so we just put them on C. They deserve. If they're also in the franchise league, I think there will be also a reason, not just a name. So yeah, do we take away RRQ from Bra and put them into D, or they stay Bra stars?
I think they just
No emotions.
Yeah, they just stay.
They just stay Bra, right? I think so. All right. Do we need to change anything? Let's quickly go through. Navi, Fnatic, DRS, Energy.
Yes.
All of them can win. Brazil.
I mean, the only doubts that you had were like the first 3 of A, 100 Thieves, and Vietnam.
Okay. It's hard to judge. Like we mostly have to base like everything on previous lineups, how they played, how many people are still in the roster, and what new teams have been formed, how good are the players. So that's the only thing we can pretty much judge on, since most of the teams didn't even play any single official. Like Fnatic did, like
the Red Bull
in Japan, Korea.
Oh yeah, even that one.
Yeah, they played a few tournaments, but I think overall this is.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
This is how it stays. Yeah, and that's our tier list, boys and girls.